Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 54 of The Rock. I'm the Custard Prophet, welcome back. So starting with an apology, I didn't upload yesterday, really sorry for that. It's basically because I've ended up this week having very little time to actually do any recording at all. The episodes that I have recorded this week, I think the two of them I started after 12 o'clock, I think, and finished doing everything and uploading at about 2 o'clock, and then had to get up at 6:30 the next day. So that doesn't work so well long term. So last night I just had to crash and I couldn't do it. But tonight it is, what is it? It's 11 o'clock tonight, Thursday night. So this will be going out on Friday. So definitely will be seeing this. The other slight change to this season, what I'm going to try and do is some shorter, snappier episodes. I feel that my episodes have kind of rambled off, all of them over 20. So what we're going to do is only have one game episodes for the rest of this season, unless there is a real reason to do anything else, and I don't think there will be, because there aren't sort of two-legged games. We've done those two. They were a lot of fun. Shame we didn't get any further, but it's going to be one game episodes from here on. And as such, we're starting out against the hardest team, Europa FC. It's been some interesting results at the start of the season. Lincoln Red Imps didn't win. I think they drew against Gibraltar Phoenix, who are the promoted team, which is a impressive result for Gibraltar Phoenix. And we have a transfer to report. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is it. So you saw Vinay, Yaron, that's a great name, Yaron Vinay, who is a slightly more pacey central midfielder who is on the bench, I think, today. But we got Bobby Thomas. Bobby Thomas, is that another name for a cock? I can't remember. No, so John Thomas. Bobby Thomas is probably a name for something else. Right. And this guy, look at this guy. He can head the ball. He's got jumping, reach and heading, all in the same person. And he's 6'1". I mean, he's not massive, and marking and tackling. Ignore the sort of the ones and twos. I mean, most of these you don't need. The only sort of slightly dodgy ones are composure and bravery. So he's got no composure at all, and he's the most, he's scared of mice. Actually, a lot of people are scared of. What's not scary? What's not scary? Leave it in the comments. I can't think of anything. Paper mice. He's scared of paper mice. Right. Okay. Let's move on from paper mice. Origami mice. There you go. That would be a scary thing. Folding themselves. So we're not submitting the team yet. This is the team we're going with. So we have Busto out. He's already a bit annoyed that we brought Thomas in. Our squad is enormous, but everyone's required. So Busto's out, suspended from last time. I can't remember why. So we have Damien in goal, PG Tips on the left, Crisp on the right, Morris, Packer and John Thomas. No, it's John Thompson, isn't it? No. Is it John Thomas? I don't know. Eluabi and Pike. And up front we have our usual three of Smullen, Reynolds and Matty Mason in that pressing forward role. So press on forward. Let's try and get a result against this side, because we're better than we were. We are better than we were. But they have bought in a player of £40,000. I mean, I know, look, we've got over £1 million in the bank, but it's the principle of spending that much in Gibraltar. I mean, we spend ours on sort of golden pegs for the dressing room and things like that. Things that are actually necessary, not players, for God's sake. Right. Let's get creative. We're going with the same tactic as we finished last season, because I was quite happy with the way things were going. I thought it was developed into something quite marvellous. Oh, it's TJ DeBar. He's in the midfield. He plays everywhere, that bloke. I'm sure he was up front for a bit. They got Tortilla on the bench. No, I don't like that. Jean-Luc Picard. Did he used to play for them? I thought that... Has he been picked up from somewhere else? Picard? No, maybe it was Europa FC. I'm sure I remember making jokes about the Enterprise being parked up somewhere. Maybe there are more than one Picard in this league. We've got a Worf and a Picard. I don't even watch Star Trek. Well, I'm aware of it. Right, it's DeBar, 26 minutes in. Galaga, DeBar. Flaps it in like a giant chicken, and what the hell was that? I don't even know. I couldn't even see that. Hernandez gets the goal. The ball, DeBar has it. What happens here? He flicks it in. Morris. It went in the back of the net, and that's what happened. Right, well, they've had the better of the chances. We've not quite been at the races yet, but the races are not over. But if we continue playing like this, come on, show some passion. Why are we nervous? Fire them up. Oh, nipples. Come on, tackle them. You're supposed to be pressing them like a big press, like a big cider press. Go on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on, guys. DeBar, he's got it. Reed. Into Kennedy. Kennedy chips it forward, but the goalkeeper, Damien, gets it. Right, is there a chance coming? This is a long old highlight. We sort of played out to Thomas, who's the man with the plan. It's into Reynolds. Reynolds, he is running. Beautiful ball in. It's onside. It's Smullen. He's made it 1-1. And in fact, he is in the stats thing that comes up. He was fourth on the potential top scorer list. So, I mean that's pretty good. So it's 1-1. But DeBar again causing trouble. Can we break from this position? We're pushing them back. But yeah, they play this so well. It's like they can play football. Oh, come on, and go straight back to him. That never happens to us. Come on. Unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Reynolds he's anxious and injured. It's like terrible mixture of things. Demand more? I mean, do I really? It's close in score terms. I think. No, I'm not going to say we've been unlucky because we haven't really. We need a little bit more. Bobby Thomas is nervous. Christy Reynolds is anxious. And I am going to say... What am I going to say? I'm going to say get creative because that works every time now. It's been... He is playing... So John Thomas here is playing against his old team here. There's a lot of people who... I think Packer is an ex-Europa FC player. Come on, guys. It would be amazing to get a result against this team, particularly at this stage of the season. We've had our one win against them when they really didn't give one about it. But there's a chance here, is there? I mean, what's going on there? That was apparently the chance. We didn't actually get to touch the ball, but it was our chance somehow. Right, so, what are we doing? I think we do this. PG Tips is going to come off. It's a Criff is going to come on. And we'll bring on the new central midfielder and see what he can do. I think the other thing actually we'll just watch this. Well, that's beautifully done, I've got to say. Well, nicely done, Vinay. He's used his pace there nicely. Akrif, the other man. Oh, he's dangerous. I'll give him that. Right, we're swapping the strikers over. We could do all sorts of crazy things because they can all interplay. Let's do that. We're going to play Reynolds now as the pressing forward. See what that does. They haven't got a clue what's going on. I seem to remember on one of the previous versions of this game, you could actually tell them to kind of rotate. The wingers could kind of rotate between each other. Well, it's not too bad. Not too bad. We've come to 80 minutes. I think Chrissy Reynolds is anxious. I'm going to bring on Monorail. And I know that is an incredibly controversial thing to do. But it's Monorail, for Christ's sake. Going a little bit more attacking. Come on. I don't think we're going to get this, but we look, based on that, we look a lot better than even last season. I think we 11 shots to 16. Okay, we had a poor start, but the options we have now on the bench really give us an opportunity, and actually in the second half we were the better side, some might say. So I'm cautiously optimistic. Let me know where you fit on the optimistic spectrum. I'm going to say I'm disappointed because I started, so I'll finish. And we're down in 9th, and we are playing St Joseph's next. That's not always going to be easy. So let's have a little look at the schedule. So, as I say, we're going to just play single game episodes. So I think next up, we're going to play 3 games, and we'll come back for Manchester 62, who are one of the poorer sides in the league. And we've shown you against the best. Let's see how we do against the worst, and we'll see how we do in these middle games, because we've got St Joseph's, which is not going to be an easy game. Never an easy game against them. Lincoln, Redim's going to be a hard one. I'll be interested to see how we do there. I feel we can match them a little bit more. Links, I feel we should get that one, although they finished quite strongly. And then, it's the start of an easier run. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Please go out. Please go and check out my FM20 plans video if you are interested. I've given 3 options for my main save. Go into the comments of that video and vote for your favourite of those 3 options. I think I've had 1 vote so far, so it would be good to get a few more. So actually get what people might want to see and get a few more people on the channel, which would be fantastic. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, goodbye.